Every morning at exactly 7 a.m., two men walked into the same office building. One arrived in a luxury car, wearing a tailored suit and carrying a leather briefcase. As he walked through the doors, everyone greeted him with respect. He was the CEO. The other man arrived a few minutes earlier. He wore a simple uniform, carried a lunchbox, and quietly unlocked the cleaning cupboard before anyone else arrived. Most people barely noticed him. He was the janitor. If you had asked anyone in that building who was wealthier, every single person would have pointed to the CEO. After all, he earned a much higher salary, drove an expensive car, and lived in a beautiful home. On the surface, the answer seemed obvious. But appearances can be incredibly misleading. For years, the CEO earned more money than he ever imagined. Every promotion came with a pay rise, and every pay rise came with a lifestyle upgrade. He bought a larger house, financed luxury cars, enjoyed expensive holidays, and surrounded himself with things that looked successful. From the outside, he appeared to have everything. But behind closed doors, he carried a different reality. A large mortgage, car repayments, credit card debt, and monthly expenses that depended entirely on his next paycheck. His income was impressive, but his financial freedom was almost non-existent. The janitor lived a very different life. He didn't earn a huge salary, but he understood something that many people spend their entire lives missing. He wasn't trying to look wealthy. He was trying to become wealthy. Every payday, before spending money on anything else, he paid himself first. He saved consistently, invested what he could, stayed away from unnecessary debt, and lived below his means. His life wasn't glamorous, but it was intentional. His friends often questioned his choices. They told him to enjoy life a little more, to buy nicer things, and to stop worrying so much about saving money. Some even laughed at him, believing he was missing out while everyone else was enjoying the rewards of their income. He simply smiled, thanked them for their advice, and continued following his plan. Years passed, and neither man's life looked very different from day to day. The CEO continued earning more and spending more. The janitor continued saving, investing, and quietly building his future. That's the interesting thing about wealth. It rarely announces itself. It grows slowly, patiently, and almost invisibly. Then one day, everything changed. The company faced serious financial problems. Budgets were cut, departments were downsized, and eventually the CEO lost his position. Overnight, the income that had supported his entire lifestyle disappeared. The bills didn't disappear with it. The mortgage still needed to be paid. The luxury cars still required repayments. The expensive lifestyle he had built over many years quickly became a burden he could no longer afford. The janitor was affected by the company's struggles too, but his situation was very different. Because he had spent years living below his means, building investments, and maintaining an emergency fund, losing one paycheck didn't destroy his future. His investments continued working for him. His savings gave him time to make decisions instead of desperate reactions. While one man had spent years buying the appearance of wealth, the other had quietly built the reality of it. The truth is, this story isn't really about a janitor and a CEO. It's about two completely different ways of thinking. One person believed wealth was something people should see. The other believed wealth was something people should build. One measured success by lifestyle. The other measured it by freedom. Real wealth isn't determined by the car you drive, the clothes you wear, or the title on your business card. It's measured by the choices you make when nobody is watching. It's built through discipline, patience, consistency, and the willingness to sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's freedom. Anyone can look rich for a day. Very few people build wealth that lasts a lifetime. That's why the wealthiest person in the room isn't always the one driving the nicest car or wearing the most expensive watch. More often than not, it's the person who no longer has to worry about money because they spent years quietly building financial freedom while everyone else was busy trying to impress the world. Before you go, ask yourself, are you building a lifestyle that looks wealthy, or a future that truly is? If this video inspired you, like and subscribe to Empower Mint. Every click helps us spread the mindset that changes lives. Empower Mint. Build yourself, build wealth.